Coming to you live from the rinks in Hauppauge, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinal on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan joined alongside Coach Ed. And Coach, we just saw Smithtown Hauppauge punch their ticket to the final. One of these two teams will join them in that final. How do you feel this game? Can you feel the energy, the atmosphere?
Well, the crowd's a lot larger than it was last game, that's for sure. Let's see how that goes.
Those are fighting words, Coach.
You got.
Coach, you don't know. You just made some enemies tonight.
Well, you got Sachem's got standing room of students alone.
Sachem, I think that is north and east combined. They somehow are trying to fit both of those schools into the building. That, I don't know, we were in the lobby area, and I had a hard time just getting back up to the booth.
Yep. Very exciting.
Very jam-packed. To my left is St. Anthony's. Their crowd is certainly well supported. A lot in attendance, as you mentioned. These two teams, they met twice in the regular season. Sachem did not win either one. St. Anthony won both games. They won 5-1 most recently on December the 6th, and they won 3-2 on October the 2nd. So Sachem are going to have to try to turn the tides if they want to win tonight. And St. Anthony's, it's been nearly a picture-perfect season. One overtime loss to Smithtown Hauppauge, and then a shocking defeat very recently against KPC. That game 2-1. Not that long ago, back on February the 10th. So perhaps St. Anthony's showing some chinks in the armor.
Both schools look like they have some big boys on the ice during warm-up. It's going to be interesting to see if this game's a little more physical than the last one.
In terms of seniors, St. Anthony's, a little over half, if not more, are seniors. For Sachem, that number much lower. And they're powered by their junior forward, Kevin Leischer, the Quinnipiac commit, as he has been nothing short of fantastic. Is Leischer. He comes on midway through their last game, an absolute barn burner called by our cameraman, Brady Campbell. 10-5, Sachem got the win against Northport Huntington, and that was powered by a hat trick from Leischer.
Yeah, let's see how they play at St. Anthony's, if they play him physical or if they stand back a little and try to box him in.
Yeah, for St. Anthony's, it's really a team effort, as up and down the lineup, there's not too much separating in terms of points. Some of their top scorers from the rest, but the top scorer, there's got to be one, is Zach Sorrell. Sorrell through 17 regular season games, 20 goals, 11 assists for 31 points. As Sorrell leading the way for St. Anthony's, joined by Tommy Azzariti, James Asperanti, James Schrendorf. It's really from top to bottom, and coming on late, Anthony Catallo has also been fantastic. On the back end, Brody O'Doherty, Cormac Terry, really on that back end, fueling everything. The captain, Cormac Terry, he's a senior. Again, they're looking to try to get things, try to get back to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Championship, as it looks like we're going to have the national anthem. So we'll step aside. We'll dive into the goaltenders right after this. So there we are after the anthem. Smithtown Hopog, they played already, they won, they're in the final. They'll be joined by one of either St. Anthony or Sachem. Both of these teams, number 2 and 3 in the standings. St. Anthony, as I mentioned, 19-2. One of those losses to KPC, another loss to Smithtown Hopog. Sachem, all of their losses this year coming to 5 of them. All of them split between St. Anthony's 2, Smithtown Hopog 2, and they lost 1 to KPC.
Well, I know a lot of people are big offensive point guys, but I'm looking at the goals against. St. Anthony's is under 2 per game, and Sachem's letting up just about 3 per game, so it's going to be interesting to watch how they tighten up defensively.
Yeah, exactly. 3 per game for Sachem, 1.7 per game for St. Anne's. Some quick math being done by Coach Ed, our color commentator tonight, and looks like we're getting set to drop the puck. Drop the puck. St. Anne's. The introduction, Sachem and St. Anthony, Suffolk County High School semifinal underway. And there's number 36, Kevin Leischer, out there for the dark silver and gold. Long shot, that's denied by DiGirolamo. Put out a cross, looking for Schendorf and couldn't find him. Back behind the net it goes. Still jamming it around the net. Kicks around to the far side where it's picked up and sent along by Miklich. Miklich had a hat trick in the win over Ward Melville. He had 1 goal heading into that game in the regular season. Sachem take it back. Leischer through the neutral zone effortlessly into the zone. Wraps it around. Nobody at the far point. Capice will have to come all the way back to get it for the silver and gold.
Already some drawing going on between the defenseman and Leischer.
Tip into the far corner. Calber chasing after it, as is Lorette to play it. Comes back to O'Doherty. Shot knocked down out in front. And Calber to Drago. Drago had a streaking Calber. Couldn't get it to him. Calber behind the net gets there first. Deflected, so no icing. Back up top. Shot over the top. Over the top of Filer, the netminder for St. Anthony. And there's a huge hit. Breaking in. Cataldo, save me! DiGirolamo! Comes to the near side. First grade A chance of the game to St. Anne's, and DiGirolamo passed the test. Batted back on goal by Pena. It's denied by Filer. And already this game seems to have so much more speed and wide openness to it than our last one.
A lot more firepower going on here, up and down the ice, both ends.
O'Doherty, the defenseman, a shot save. Rebound goes wide. Getting a good chance at it there was Rocca. Batted back along by Rocca. Lorette gets there, fires it off the wall, not out of the zone, held in by the captain, Cormac Terry. Sent to the net, intercepted by Lorette. He'll fly it down the ice, glove down by O'Doherty. Brody O'Doherty. He's been excellent on the back end for the Friars this season. Pass out in front, just missed. Great opportunity for Bisogno. Now here's Capice. Takes it behind the net for Sachem, out for Drago. Drago on his backhand, getting hounded from behind, just throws it on goal. It's denied. Drago still on his feet behind the net, trying to make something happen. Comes to the near side, where it's picked up and sent further by Carrasco Jr. Up the boards, Drago with a Pedisano. Shot comes, it's gloved by Filer, who holds. And what a wild first 2 minutes.
3 minutes, that's the first whistle in 3 minutes. Yeah. Last game we had 4 whistles in the first minute and a half.
I gotta catch my breath here. I'm not even doing math correctly. And what do we have here?
Crowd just giving it to one of the players for having to stick down.
All right. I didn't know if there was something going on that I
relax there, kid.
Was missing. It's just Schendorf getting his stick. And he'll come in and take the draw from Leischer. Leischer, the Quinnipiac commit, also playing in the USHL for Omaha. Lengel keeping in at the far blue line. Now it comes out. Friars trying to go with it. It's Miklich, the newfound sniper. That's blocked away by DiGirolamo. Not out of the zone just yet. Now it comes out, and Terry will slap it right back in. Lengel. Try to lift it out. Schendorf got in the way. Right back on the stick of Lengel. Backhanded between the legs of forward by Leischer. And sent around the net by the St. Anthony's defense. Battle for it in the near corner. Leischer jousting with Terry.
Giving him the business in the corner.
So we saw a pretty tightly called game, that first one. I don't feel the same tightness here for this one. Looks like they're letting them go a bit. It's also safe to say these teams have had a storied rivalry going back many years. Schendorf's shot deflects off of Alameda to the netting. And you could just sense the chippiness of this game. It's only just getting started.
A lot of trash talking going on down there. You can see them going in each other's ear after the whistle.
Face off to the left of the Sachem netminder, DiGirolamo. Pettisano, or rather that's Calber who wins it back for Sachem. They'll try to break out. Instead now rolls on to the stick of Savalos, who recollects behind the Friar net. Lets one Sachem player fly by before outletting. A good pass ahead for Azzariti, Tommy Azzariti. But now here's Saunders. Going the other way, nice little move. Shot comes from Marcus, deflects up and not out of play. It's still alive in the near corner. Tough sight line for me up here. As it comes back down, moving in. It's Catallo, nice move. Pass out in front, DiGirolamo is down and out. And now the net comes off.
That was knocked off. That was knocked off by the defenseman. I don't see a call here by the officials. It looked like the defenseman knocked it right off.
I think either way, it's a penalty you take for Sachem. Probably saves a goal. I mean, since there's no penalty, you definitely are incensed if you're a Friar fan or a Friar player. That, I mean, unfortunate turn of events. Scoring chance denied.
Yeah, the player, St. Anthony's, fanned on that cross-crease pass. That would have been a 1-0 game.
So a stray net guard is what's causing the delay. The net guard has been returned to its proper neck, and now we can start to get back onto some hockey. Here's Drago. Across the Pettisano. Leischer was ahead of the play. Not before.
Good call, good call.
Not before Miklich giving a Pettisano a bump. Leischer showcasing the elite speed and skating he has. I mean, this is just a star-studded top to bottom, both sides of the ice. Capice knocking it down, sending it ahead. He's hoping for Leischer. It's broken up. Good defensive play there made by Rocca. Now here's Leischer off the glass and around. Stepping up the captain, Terry. To the front of the net, goes wide. Deflected right there out in front by Bisogno. Now a Pettisano with speed out the other way. He goes down, gets right back up. A Pettisano to the backhand, couldn't finish. What was an amazing play from Dominic Pettisano. Along the wall, Drago. Now a Pettisano.
St. Anthony's a little tired here.
To the far wall, Leischer. Long shot, denied by Filer. Try to get it was a Pettisano. Another Friar goes down. Drago to the net, save, rebound. A Pettisano couldn't get there in time. Now throws it across. Drago, Sachem have all the pressure. Shot, denied, rebound. Is sticked into his own goalie by Terry, and there they go.
A little bit of physical showing here, boys. Ref's going to send a couple of them off. Let's see what happens.
It was ironic that it was the own defender who shoved the stick back to his goaltender to cover the puck. That's usually what will create up something like that after the whistles when it's the other team doing it.
Well, in the heat of the moment, you don't know who's doing it. Just frustration and the aggression's building up. So it's a reaction.
And that was the ultimate buildup of what was a dominant shift for Sachem as they had it in the Friars zone. They were gassed, as you mentioned, and they created some grade A chances out of it, but Filer keeping the silver and gold out.
We're going to stay 5-on-5, it looks like.
I'll get my check up on the play-by-play. Miklich is off for roughing, as is James Drago. So coincidental minors, both for roughing, both after the whistle. Face-off one in the defensive end by the Friars. Sent around Aspromonte. Ahead for Schendorf. 2-1-2 over the blue line. Schendorf, sharp angle shot. Off the mask of DiGirolamo made the stop. Now Kalberer to the far side. Broken up. Good defensive play made by the Friars. They'll get it in the zone. It's not quite out yet. Still held in. Schendorf, deflection, save, rebound. Just missed. Grade A chance for Sorrell. And now still not out. The Friars have it. Taken back now the other way. Wadling looking for Kalberer. Kalberer down the near wall. Chipping it around. O'Doherty takes over for the Friars. Ahead for Aspromonte. Aspromonte to the point. Flip. It's blocked down by Capice. Another shot comes. Save made. DiGirolamo, and he'll cover. With 7:42 to go in the first period. This first period feels like it's flying by in comparison.
Yeah, there's a lot of fast-paced action going on. Nice save by the goalie through traffic there.
DiGirolamo's come up big, as has Filer for St. Anthony's. Both teams have had their grade A chances. Both teams have had those chances stopped by some great goaltending.
They got Leisher split wide over here against 43 again on St. Anthony's.
Face-off off the boards, and they'll quickly get it to Leisher with speed on Terry. Shot gets blocked by Terry, so give that battle win to Cormac Terry. Back the other way, it's Azaridi. Tommy Azaridi working on Alamia. Comes to the near boards to Terry. Long shot blocked by his own teammate. That went off of Busa out in front. Sent back across by Catallo. Apetisano tapping it back for Sachem. Chipped up the boards by Lengel. Azaridi, or pardon me, yes, no, that is Azaridi. Now Sachem back with it, Leisher. Things settling down at the 6-minute 48 mark of the first period. No score between Sachem and St. Anthony's. This Suffolk County High School semifinal. Turnover behind the net. Chance for St. Anthony's, goes off the blocker of DiGirolamo and over the net and out of play.
A little miscommunication on the breakout there. Leisher left it for his teammate. Went off the heel of his stick, and it almost cost him.
Fumbled the puck there. And much like in the gridiron sport, a fumble is not good in hockey either. It created a great chance for St. Anthony. Was denied by DiGirolamo. Let's face off to the right of the aforementioned Sachem netminder, won by St. Anthony's. They'll get it back to O'Doherty. Back it comes on the stick of Bisogno. Bisogno working on Lorette. Down low it goes. Back up top, O'Doherty. Long shot, hit a Sachem stick and ends up in the netting.
Sachem's got to be careful. They're getting outmanned down low by St. Anthony's in front of the crease. They got to be more careful, and so they got to have a center down low helping out.
Certainly been an aggressive start for Sachem. And for St. Anthony, they have the offensive zone draw. Time for them to put some pressure on. They win the draw. They get it back. Miklich turns, shoots, blocked down out in front. Pardon me, that was not Miklich. That was Catazone.
That's a heads-up breakout by Wadling.
Now Kalberer putting it out in front. Fandon. Capice toward the net, blocked. Wadling at the side of the net, unable to stuff it in. Langiel holds in, long shot, deflects over the top. Rebound, they score! Sachem open the scoring. Wadling, 1-0.
If you watch the replay, if we get it on the screen, Wandling makes that nice patient breakout pass through the neutral zone. It leads to all that offensive zone play and ultimately the goal. Good play by him.
He gets the puck off the lively Karam behind the net. Buries it 5-0. Wandling from Lorette. 1-0. Sachem have the lead. They lost to St. Anne's 3-2 on October. They lost more recently 5-1. Now they have the 1-0 lead in the game that has all the marbles, as they say. 1-0. How will the Friars respond? They fire in wide of DiGirolamo. Capice to the puck. Good forecheck, Aspromonte. But the silver and gold have the puck. Drago with Leisher cutting to the net. Shot comes and a great glove save made by Filer. What a stop.
Great save by the goalie, because if that was a pad save to the weak side, there was a player there to be slapping it home right there.
Yep, Leisher is going right to the net hard for Sachem, wearing that number 36. His speed is truly something, and it creates tons of mismatches. Leisher spinning it down low. Drago, quick puck movement, but ends up on the stick and cleared. Not cleared by Cicino, still in. Drago in the corner. Nice move, Drago. Trying to get it out. Pedisano just deflects off of the reach of that shot. Filer stopping it for Cormac Terry. Puts it around the near side. Glancing and held in by Drago. To the net by Wilson. And off the glass and out. Alamia's pass goes awry and ends up becoming an icing against Sachem, killing some of the momentum they were building up.
St. Anthony's doing a good job against Leisher. I think the key is going to be Terry's guarding him well, and the key is going to be, I don't want to get this wrong, Apeticiano.
There you go, Pedisano.
Pedisano. It's going to be. He's going to be.
Oh, we got there.
He's going to be the key, because if he gets open, he could be the game difference here. They're going to key on Leisher.
He's certainly a difference maker in his own right. A goal and 2 assists, 3 points in that 10-5 barn burner against Northport Huntington. Here's Marcus into the zone. Low shot blockered away by Filer. Marcus gets his own rebound, sends it around. I think that looks like that's Wandling in the corner. Battling after it. The Friars emerge with the puck. Sauce the cross, hoping for Aspromonte. Capice cuts it off. He goes down. No call. Aspromonte reversing in the far corner.
Looked like he got away with a hook on that one.
Of course. There's a number of people to our right that absolutely agree with you. Here comes Calberer. Out in front, here's Capice trying to tee up the forehand shot. Didn't come. Still kept in by Pedisano. He goes down. Players flying left and right, and we have a whistle here. And we do have a call. And it looks like they're going to catch that trip that got a Pedisano, or is Calber going to the box? No.
St. Anthony's.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And it's going to be against Ryan Leone. Or Aspromonte, 96.
This is a tough game for one official to call. Most games are 2 referees, 2 lines. It's 1 official, same like last game. This is a fast game.
It's very fast. There's so much talent in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, especially at the varsity level. And we're getting quite the showcase here tonight. Power play Sachem, first of the game for either side. Sachem have the 1-0 lead. Drago. Down the boards for Calberer. Tries to go in front of the net to Pedisano. Puck didn't get there clean. Pedisano circling, shooting, just missing on the far side. Capice backhands it around for Drago behind the net. Drago challenged by Terry. Terry shields him off, but Calberer picks up the loose puck. Got for Leitzer, the one-timer goes high and wide. Drago backhanding for Calberer. So far, so good for the PK to keep him to the outside. Calberer gets shoved down by Cormac Terry. Not out of the zone. Drago, long shot, looking for the tip. Got it, just went wide. Capice was out in front, the defenseman. And the Friars clear.
Good puck retrieval by Sachem on that.
Drago with 54 to go on the power play for Sachem to Leisher. Leisher has it knocked off his stick. Drago gets
Big
shoved
hit.
to the
Big
boards.
hit, Terry.
Cormac Terry certainly can dish out the muscle here as Leisher plays probably the complete opposite game of Cormac Terry. A Pedisano across. It's in the feet of Saunders. Kept in the zone by Capice. Lorette tried to go back to Capice and ends up out of the zone. Unforced error there for Sachem.
He had Leisher wide open.
Capice with 14 to go on the penalty. To Aspromonte. Shot comes through traffic. It's swallowed up by Filer, who holds on.
Interesting to see Terry made that big hit prior to that play. Then Leisher came down the wall, and he put on the brakes to avoid and look cross ice. But again, a lot of the Sachem players are puck watching what Leisher's going to do. They got to get open. They got to get an outlet for him.
Face off in the offensive zone with 6 seconds now to go on the power play. Won by Sachem, shot toward the net, stick aside by Filer. Wanling has got the only goal in the game, sends it around. Saunders. Loose puck, Wanling toward the net wide. And now a whistle.
Looks like the net's off, he's calling.
I believe it is. So we'll do it all over again. We're back to even strength. The penalty kill for St. Anthony, 1-for-1 in the game tonight.
I love the physicality of St. Anthony's defense. You go into the corner, you're gonna feel it. They got some big boys back there.
Win the draw to Sachem, shot from Wanling, sticked aside by Filer. Sent down low for Saunders. Going back up top for Lorette. Tries to return it to Saunders, intercepted by Schendorf. Schendorf goes across to Sorrell. Sorrell takes a hit, got the pass over, save made DiGirolamo. Rebound is available, and Fandon still there. Another shot, blocker save made by DiGirolamo. That going off the stick of Sorrell.
Good back check on that play. Turned the 3-on-2 even.
Lorette stepping into Aspromonte. Schendorf on the loose puck. Good offensive zone time here for the Friars. That shot deflects wide. And is picked up and cleared by Marcus. Open for Leisher.
No ice.
No icing. The puck being able to be played on further. And that's exactly what Catazone will do. Into the zone. Around the net on his backhand. The pass deflecting up high into the air. Swung on and missed. Loose puck shot by Catallo. Blocked down in front. And here's a Pedisano. And Sachem have numbers to Leisher. The shot is in! Kevin Leisher! 2-0 Sachem as he falls during the celly.
Nice shot if you watch the replay. He used the defenseman as a screen. Looked like it handcuffed the goalie a little bit off the blocker and glove. D comes over right through the legs.
And Filer gets 98% of that shot. That 2% though gets the puck to the back of the net. And Sachem,
12 seconds left.
They're officially putting St. Anne's on upset alert, if you could call it an upset. I guess you would. 10 seconds to go in the period. And Alameda will just pin it to the boards and let the time expire of the first period. And what a first it was. Up and down the ice they went. Sachem, though, with the 2 goals, they have the lead heading into the second intermission. And you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brownigan will be back with Coach Ed for the second period right after this. Welcome back to the Rinks and Hot Pog. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinal on Super Semifinal Sunday. Second of two matchups, Sachem and St. Anthony's, and Sachem have the 2-0 lead off a goal most recently scored by Leisher, assisted by Dominic Apettisano. Made it 2-0. What'd you make of that first period, Coach Ed?
A lot of up and down opportunities for both teams, and obviously Sachem came out with a couple of pucks in the net. Let's see what happens in the second period with the long line change.
Well, here's Leisher moving in. Leisher to the backhand, a forehand. Oh my goodness, Filer with the glove. How did he save it? Kalberer for Leisher over the net. Oh, the action not stopping in the second, that's for sure. Alamia, that puck ends up in the Sachem bench. And once again, we're what, a minute and 2 seconds in?
Fast-paced game. 2 scoring opportunities there.
It's turning into a track meet between Sachem and St. Anthony, and I don't think St. Anthony wants a track meet. Their head coach before the game telling me they're going to take it one shift at a time, take things slow, very methodical. And this game has been anything but methodical to start. Sky high flip into the zone, got by Sanders. Shot deflecting off of a defensive stick and right onto Filer, who made the stop. I believe it was Rocca 92.
Those are the ones that'll drive a coach crazy for sure.
It's tough because as a defender, you want to put your stick in the lane. It just is unfortunate. You take the good with the bad there.
You got to make sure it's in the right angle so the puck, if it does get deflected, goes wide and not at the goalie.
There you go.
It's a quick little point.
Such a small, minor attention to detail makes all the difference. Shot deflects on, and DiGirolamo made the save.
Beautiful save on that deflection.
They go take another look at that save. That was something else. What a play by St. Anthony.
Yeah, he's reading the play well. You see, he knows that deflection's coming right there.
And that's from a defenseman, Brody O'Doherty. That's not a forward number 2, a defenseman with that play out in front.
Good vision by the goalie, reading that guy coming down the middle.
Leon to take the draw. It's won by Sachem. And out come the silver and gold. Leisher trying to get around Terry.
Terry went for it.
He got the best of him that time. He didn't lay him out, but he got the puck off his stick. I'd say that's a little more important sometimes.
Almost a little elbow there. He's got to be careful.
Lengel taking a big hit from Cicino. Terry firing it across open space. Cicino getting a hit back from Lengel, who he just hit just prior. Here's Drago. Ahead for Apettisano. It's wide open. It's still wide open. I'm really almost in disbelief at how wide open this game is.
That play right there by Apettisano is one of the biggest mistakes these players make. He gave that defenseman a chance to poke it away. He goes wide, he beats him with his speed.
Another great analysis from Coach Ed of the Stony Brook D3 AAU. Make sure you're also following us on social media at LI Sports Network. Plenty of stuff for all these games. Glove down, and the shot does not get through off the stick of Cicino. And now he goes at it with Capiz. Capiz trying to get it with the glove. It's underneath him somewhere. Drago's over there as well, chipping in the effort to try to get a loose Cicino again, as he was joined by Aspromonte. Now here comes Apettisano, trying to knife through the St. Anthony's defense. They take it away, and they have a 2-on-0 the other way. As they're denied with Sorrell. What a save, DiGirolamo. Not out of the woods yet, or Sachem. Friars trying to get on the board. It's taken away. Here comes Leisher down the far wall. Poked off his stick by Terry. Apettisano gets it right back to Leisher. O'Doherty, though, strong on his stick, prevails with the puck and puts it ahead. It's deflected in by Aspromonte. Played away by DiGirolamo. Now Sorrell, leading scorer for St. Anne's. Nice move to the net, and it somehow would it go?
Gets the toe out.
What a save, DiGirolamo. Now here's Wadling the other way. Wadling Somehow got it out in front, and whoa, coming out to clear it himself. He said, fine, I'll do it myself, does Filer. And now the puck in the benches.
Now, if you go back to watching that 2-on-0 scoring attempt, Appendiziano went in and he tried to toe drag it again. Friars came out with a line change, had two guys down by the blue line, and he gets that puck deep. That doesn't happen. 2-0 lead, you got to play smarter with the puck.
There you go. And absolutely bailed out by the netminder, DiGirolamo.
Big save.
I don't know how that didn't go in. Well, face off to the left of the aforementioned Sachem netminder. Won by Busa, back to the point, long shot, sticked away by DiGirolamo. Marcus in the corner, spun back out in front. Leisher was there, didn't know it. And now the puck will deflect nearly into the crowd and out of play. 10:50 to go in the second period. 2-0 Sachem leading St. Anthony's in this Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinal.
Looks like Leisher was getting covered real well at the blue line there. They got to pay attention to that because that means there's somebody else open. They can't force it.
Face-off won by Appetisano. Alamia spears it off the wall, and out they come. And look at the respect that the defense is showing Sachem here. Appetisano in, shot, save made with the right pad by Filer. Appetisano, another low wrister. That one got blocked by Terry. Terry trying to spin away from Drago. Drago couldn't get it. Now Terry will break out for the Friars. Taken off his stick by Appetisano. That rolls away from Leisher and can be taken back by the Friars. Pass across, blocked by Appetisano, trying to get it to Drago. Fanned ever so slightly. Long shot by Calber. Blocked. It's in the feet of Carrasco. Now Carrasco will get to it. Gets it now for Catallo. Back to Carrasco. What a back-checking play made by Drago.
They're going to call a penalty on that.
Wow.
Calling a hook on it. Looked like a good play from here, but the ref was right on it.
The fine line between a great defensive play and a penalty.
It definitely stopped the goal. That was wide open net.
You take it if you're Drago and Sachem.
Yeah, as a coach, you say there are good penalties and there are bad ones. That was a good one.
Face off to the left of DiGirolamo. First opportunity on the power play tonight for St. Anne's. And a good start, they win the draw. Back it comes, Catallo. Playing it for Sorrell. Out in front, the slot, and just missed it, did Aspromonte. Catallo for Sorrell. Down low, Schendorf across, they score! Anthony Catallo stays red hot. St. Anthony's makes it a one-goal game.
Okay. What a pass across the crease for the backdoor play. Tough to cover that weak side like that. That's a beautiful tic-tac-toe. That all started on the face-off. Sachem had their defenseman in the corner, left the wall wide open. It's an easy win. I don't know why the coach doesn't have that deep challenge in the wing on the wall. They're giving up possession right away.
That was 61. James Schendorf making that pass across. And the Friars strike on the power play and cut the lead to 1. With plenty of time, 9:27 and counting here in the second period. Charging to the net shot, just goes wide.
Almost
Off
a tie.
Aspromonte out in front looking for Sorrell, no dice. Schendorf down low. All Friars right now to the point. Long shot denied by DiGirolamo. Came off the stick of Christian Budicavoli.
Sachem looks a little lost right now. Momentum definitely shifted.
Feeling that momentum, the Friars looking to keep their foot on the pedal. That's what I was looking for. Face off to the left of the Sachem netminder. Schendorf to take the draw. Kicks back behind the net. Aspromonte working on Alamia. Back to the near side, out in front. Puck ends up on the stick of Leisher, who turns around and take a look at who's coming with him. Shot gets blocked by O'Doherty. Drago down low. Taken back by Schendorf. And he'll fire it out.
No Terry out there against Leisher.
It's O'Doherty who sends it up the ice. It did not get the stick of Catallo, so will be an icing against the Friars. But as you mentioned a lot in our last game, the no changing during an icing advantage is taken away at the high school level.
Looks like Sachem's got a little play going. We're going to see what happens off this draw.
It's Leisher to take the draw. Apettisano flanking him to his right behind him. Drago is left. And they'll be taking the draw from Busa.
See, now you see St. Anthony's has the D up on the wall on the left side, covering Appiziano. Sachem has their D in the corner, and that allows an easy win to the wall.
And now an adjustment made. Apettisano takes it. Drago right behind him. Goal ends up becoming nothing as the puck quickly exits the zone. Apettisano content
Nice
to get
hit.
it right back. And there's their fine line between a nice hit and a penalty. It's Busa who delivered the blow, and it's Busa who will go to the box.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Now, on that face-off, conversely, they took the wing off the wall, and they lost it to St. Anthony's. I don't understand that. I would move the D up on the circle for the shot and hold that position.
The chess match being played is on full display. Sachem to the power play. And they'll do it all over again, this time to the right of Filer. It's won back by the silver and gold. Capice laying it down the wall to Leisher. Pops up, takes the shot. Blocker save made by Filer. Sent back to the far corner for Kalber. Leisher coming on over to get the puck. Now it's Kalber. Round for Leisher. To the point, Capice, the captain. To Apettisano. Saw a laser pointer there, and I don't like that. Breaking out, shorthanded, 2-on-1, across, they score! Catallo! And we're tied at 2.
Wow, that's a big play by St. Anthony's.
Short-handed goal for Anthony Catallo, his second of the game. We're tied up at 2. There's still a minute 25 to go on the Sachem power play.
Looking on the replay here, 2-on-1 on the short-handed goal. Nice one-timer finish on the short side.
No chance for Girolamo. Sachem still on the power play. Sent across to Capice. Whole new game now, 2-2. We're tied up once more. Kalber with speed through the neutral zone. On his forehand, Kalber, sharp angle shot off the side of the net. Marcus couldn't get it. Taken back by Catallo. 2 goals in the game. He's looking for more. Anthony Catallo moving in. Sharp angle shot denied by DiGirolamo.
Nice hit on the forecheck on the wall.
Good pass ahead. Moving in Marcus with Kalber. Puck played away. Wadling trying to track back to it, but it's sent down the length of the ice by Sorrell. Laurent takes a big hit down low. Dished out by Rocca. Here's Wadling with 15 seconds to go on the power play for Sachem. That couldn't have gone worse thus far. Apettisano sends in Filer to stop it. O'Doherty behind the net. Off the glass and down the length of the ice. And we're back to 5-on-5.
That short-handed goal seems to have taken the life out of Sachem a little bit. Let's see how they react.
Here's Sorrell, moves in, shot blocked. Drago settling it down in his own end. He'll come behind the net. Aggressive forecheck from Busa. Alamia having trouble with Schendorf. Schendorf takes it away. Toward the net, sticked away by DiGirolamo. Behind it goes for Busa. Now O'Doherty. Long shot deflects over the net.
A lot of puck watching and coasting going on by Sachem.
Loose puck of Pedisano for Leisher. Leisher into the zone to the forehand shot. Save made by Filer. Leisher trying to get the puck back. It's loose along the half wall. Drago chasing after it. Alamia pinching up, but a little too late out of the zone. O'Doherty to Budicavoli. In the zone it goes. Lengel for Drago. Good pass ahead for Dominic Pedisano. Bumped there now by Drago. Bumping Catalo. And Anthony Catalo takes it away, moves in. Pass across, knocked down. Puck available, taken now by Sachem. Pedisano, good lead pass for Leisher. They have numbers if they hurry. Leisher, nice move. Leisher, backhand shot blocked by O'Doherty. Sloppy change from Sachem. They're still somehow able to keep it in the zone. And now, wow, Langell stepping up. If he missed, it would have been a 2-on-0. Galber the other way. Backhands off the side of the net. Poked back. One-time shot goes over the top.
I'd like to see some more passing out of Sachem. A lot of guys taking it to the net without looking over.
Battle at the wall right in front of us. Now you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinals here on LI Sports Network. O'Doherty going to the net. He
No
goes
penalty,
down.
no penalty.
Wants a call, won't get one. Terry
That looked clean.
fires in for the Friars. Langell ahead, hoping for Calber, taken back by the Friar captain, Cormac Terry. Shot comes from Terry, is stopped by DiGirolamo. 3:30 to go, second period. All tied up at 2 here on the LI Sports Network Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinal.
It's getting a little tense out there, tightening it up a little bit. Neutral zone play is going to be key.
Face off to the right of DiGirolamo. Got a little Led Zeppelin going in the building. Marcus sending in. Wanling across, nobody home. Trying to flip it back out was Scorsha. Instead, it's Capice for Lorette.
Off the
Pass.
Got to go off the wall with that.
Misfires, trying to get it to Marcus. Back the other way comes Caden Marcus. And now Lorette flipping in. Kicked away by Rocca, and a huge collision involving Calber. Calber down now. Marcus takes exception, goes after Scorsha. Now the puck, look out! Ends up in the St. Anne's crowd. It looks like everyone's all right.
Take it easy there, Ronnie. We want the fans to look like hockey players, too.
Well, they reacted much more naturally than I did.
There's a lot of tension going on out there. Let's see who holds their cool.
It's been a physical game from the start. It's been one in which the officials have given them more of that freedom to be physical, both during and after the play. Pena try to force it ahead, intercepted by Schendorf across. Catalo shot. Oh, what a save by DiGirolamo.
Good look on that pass.
O'Doherty pinching in, throws that one to the net. It's gloved down and flipped out by the silver and gold, but Sachem seemingly lost a little momentum, but momentum has been a fleeting thing in this game. Schendorf for the Friars, to the backhand. Schendorf across. Save made, DiGirolamo. Friars again want a call, that won't happen. Budicavoli for Schendorf. Big hit from Pena. Out of the zone It goes in all the way down with 1:48 to go, second period.
Again, it's a difficult job for one referee in this game. He's got to look behind the play. He's got to look ahead. You take 1 second to look a different way, and you miss a lot. It's not easy.
That and the fact that there very well could be a penalty called on basically every play, it seems.
Plus, you don't want to get knocked over either, so
no.
You got to worry about that.
Face-off one in the defensive zone by Sachem. Fired around the net it goes. O'Doherty steps up, shoots one toward the net wide. Sent right back around by Azaridi. Out in front, turning and shooting Busa, but it's blocked by Alamia. Comes right back out in front again, held in by O'Doherty. Long shot, deflects wide, hits the back of the net. Wraparound try won't go from Busa, turning and shooting. Busa goes over the net. Terry pinches in. Good shift from St. Anne's. Long shot. O'Doherty denied. Rebound available. Kicks to the near side. O'Doherty swing and a miss. And here comes Sachem in transition. 3-on-2. Leisher. A little ahead for Wadling there. Nice. Who gets it back for Wilson. The drive. Oh, are you kidding me? Filer with the glove save.
That was the best passing sequence of the night for Sachem, and Filer comes up big on the glove save.
Oh, Dominic Filer stretched out as far as he could go, and he made the stop with 56 seconds to go in the second period. Offensive zone draw for Sachem. Gets blocked. Quick, easy outlet for the Friars. And it's the man who has 2 goals tonight. The shot, he scores! Hat-trick! Anthony Catallo. It's squeezed past DiGirolamo. And St. Anthony's have their first lead of the night.
3 unanswered goals gives them the lead with 44 seconds left in the period. What a big play. What a big play. He's still in the spotlight tonight for sure so far.
What a performance from Anthony Catallo. He streaked up that near side and somehow found a hole in DiGirolamo. I don't know how that puck got in, but it did. And yes, 3 unanswered for the Friars. They now have the lead in the dying moments of the second period. Pedisano to Capice. Long shot denied by Filer. And then Leisher gets hounded in front of the net.
Looks like St. Anthony's is changing a little strategy. They have 18 shadowing Leisher.
That would be Zach Sorrell. Leading scorer for the Friars.
Well, when you have other people scoring, you could sacrifice that one play to take away goals from them.
Absolutely.
I like that strategy.
And what a playoffs it's been for Anthony Catallo. 3 goals in this one. 20 seconds to go, first period. Calber, nice move to get around Sorrell. Takes the shot, save made. Filer, rebound. Looking for Calber from out of the corner, intercepted. 10 seconds to go. Here comes Catallo. Catallo cut down by Lengel. It's going to be a penalty on Sachem. That'll carry over into the third period.
Again, that's what happens when you go wide. You don't give the D a chance to take the puck away, and you draw a penalty or you beat him to the net. It's a win-win.
First power play of the night couldn't go any better for St. Anthony's. They scored on it and relatively quickly.
Looks like they'll have most of the power play in the third period.
2.6 seconds to potentially score here for the Friars. It would have to come off the face-off. One forward.
And
wow.
He gets the shot.
Sorrell off the draw. And that'll do it. 2 in the books. 3 goals in the second period for the Friars. They take the 3-2 lead. Heading into the third. Where you're going, you're not going anywhere. Third period coming up right after this on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Rinks and Hop Hog. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School semifinal on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan joined by Coach Ed of the Stony Brook Sea Wolves. And it's been the Catalo show. 3 goals for St. Anne's, all in that second period, the Natty Hattie. They're on the power play of the Friars. Slot shot fanned on by Aspromonte. And then a battle in the far corner. Out of the zone it came and offside as it touches Schendorf. What do you expect, Coach Ed, here in this third period?
I hate to state the obvious, but this is a big penalty kill for Sachem. And obviously the next goal again is going to be a big one.
Well, that's why it's the obvious. It's the most important thing, absolutely. A critical juncture of the game. Sachem led by 2 and have seen their 2-goal lead vanish. O'Doherty for Aspromonte.
Heads up play by the D on that.
Now Sorrell, back to O'Doherty, return to Sorrell. Moves in, unimpeded, shoots, and that got the blocker of DiGirolamo, hit the glass and out of the zone.
Interesting to see Sachem hold off with Leisher, not on the penalty kill.
Here's Sorrell, moving in on Alamia, circling back. Finds O'Doherty. Toes the line, now gets it back to Sorrell. Pulls, shoots, stopped by DiGirolamo. 51 seconds to go in the penalty.
Oh, I guess I spoke too soon.
Oh, there's Leisher. Just giving him a little extra rest. Maybe getting him against a more favorable power play unit of St. Anthony's, although I don't know if that's possible.
They need to be careful where he doesn't be over-aggressive with offense. They need to kill this off. A lot of time left.
Plenty of time, of course, left for the tying goal. Gets much harder if you're down 2. Catalo, O'Doherty. Down low, give and go!
Big save.
What a save, DiGirolamo. Catalo, nice move. Still on his stick. Puts one out in front. It's behind Schendorf. Apetesano trying to chip it out to himself. Doesn't get the full ice clear. And now a collision right in front of the penalty box and scorer's
hand
table.
Pass.
That is a glaringly obvious hand pass. And finally, Sorrell will get up. He was on the ice that whole time.
Yeah, he was caught in no man's land there for a minute.
Well, if you like what you're hearing, folks, be sure to hit the like button. Maybe hit subscribe here at LI Sports Network. Plenty of stuff, not just here for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, not New York Islanders High School Hockey League. We've got Farmingdale, Columbia, Hofstra, and much more. As moving his way up the ice, Azaridi pulls, shoots, stop DiGirolamo, rebound, stop DiGirolamo.
Another big save on this end of the power play. Good job by the goaltender.
And that puck was just laying out in the crease. DiGirolamo watching it like a hawk. Face off to the left of the Sachem netminder. Put toward the net by the Friars, trying to get it there, Tommy Azaridi. And now recollecting is Busa. Behind the net, Busa to the point, Catazone down low, Wilson chasing after it. He'll give Basonio a bump, loose puck, and Apetesano backhands it. Leisher avoids the hit, no. Goes down the stick, found itself lodged in Leisher, no penalty.
Stick gets caught in the blade.
No call. There's been a lot of no calls on both sides. They're letting them play, as they say.
90s hockey.
Team USA versus
nice
Canada
hip
for
check.
Nations hockey. Huge hit.
Big hip check.
Dished out by Rocca on Leisher.
Talk about 90s hockey.
There it is. Here comes Scorsia. Shot low, looking 5-0, denied by DiGirolamo. Thrown back out in front, no one there. Sachem scrambling. Friars unable to get that one through. Drago backhanding ahead, hoping for a Apetesano. Just out of his reach, getting over there in time was Cormac Terry. Now DiGirolamo missing that one out of midair. Goes up the boards, deflected on by Apetesano, hoping for Leisher. Dominic Apetesano for Drago. Down the near wall. Drago shoots, blocker save made by Filer. Leisher, puck in the air, comes down. Drago gets over, spins one, blocker save made by Filer. And it's chipped out of the zone by the Friars. 11:05 to go. That puck
It's an icing.
rolls all the way down for an icing against Sachem. Just under 4 minutes gone by. Third period. Sachem and St. Anthony. 3-2 the score. Loose
Wide
puck.
open in front. Save.
Aspromonte denied by DiGirolamo. Another shot deflects just over the net. Friars looking for their 4th consecutive goal. Some cushion to their lead. Sachem want this game tied back up. Budicavoli goes across to O'Doherty. Now Schendorf.
Sachem needs something to take the momentum back.
Taps it behind the net. Good aggressive forecheck for the Friars here. Best way to keep a lead is to keep the puck away from your netminder. That's exactly what they're doing. Saunders. The puck still somewhere in that scrum. Aspromonte goes down. Puck beneath his skates. Alamia there. Still not be able to be played. And now it finally has worked free. And the puck just got out of the zone. Capice, the Sachem captain, looking for somewhere to go with the puck, carrying it up ice. Down the near wall. Takes a hit from Busa. Budicavoli.
Sachem needs to start keeping it simple. They're trying to rush the puck end to end. They got to get pucks in the zone.
Here they are, Calberer.
Here it
across
is.
Apetesano scores! What a goal! Dominic Apetesano ties it at 3 for Sachem.
There's that momentum changer.
And it's madness at the rinks in Alpog. Beautiful goal as he steps to his backhand with Calberer cutting to the net. Oh, do we have ourselves a game, Ed?
There we go. New game. 10 minutes left.
3-3. Third period. Winner to the final. Score! 4th of the game for Catallo. And the Friars take it right back.
We got to get this kid at Stony Brook.
And
Sign him up.
Anthony Catallo with a 4-goal performance, putting the Friars on his back.
Takes the momentum right back. What a shift.
What a snipe. Upper twang as the puck ends up in the bench. They're not letting me catch my breath here.
I know it's difficult. I know.
There.
You got to get that lemon water.
Nothing compared to what's going on the ice, of course. These players putting everything into this game. And it's been end-to-end from puck drop till now. Here they go again. Calberer setting up Apetesano in his skates. That was on his stick. That would have been something. Apetesano to the net. The flex just wide.
Goalie lost sight of that one, too.
Now the Friars the other way. Schendorf. Shot goes wide off the stick of Aspromonte.
A little
Sorrell.
wide.
Oh, just a little bit. In the corner, Schendorf. Keeps it down low for Sorrell. Shot wide. Played away by Alamia. Here's Leisher picking up speed. Leisher knocked down.
Penalty.
And we are going to see a penalty here. I don't know if Sachem heard that whistle. That was a little knee to knee. And Leisher's shaken up.
Looks like he's holding his shoulder.
Oh, you hate to see that in the biggest game of the season.
It looked like a good open ice hit, but he let go of the puck. He chipped it by him, so it's definitely an interference.
Knee to knee.
That was a tough one. See if he can come out for the power play. Looks like no. Not for the start anyway.
Not for the start anyway. The laser pointer making a reappearance.
What is that? What is that about?
I don't know. I don't know who has it or where it's coming from. We would kindly ask if, they're not listening, they're here, but they would not do that anymore. Power play, Sachem. Down by a goal once more. Wandling. He opened the scoring. Pass trying to get back to Wandling from Lorette, a bit too far. He battles in the corner, now
nice
gets
battle.
it to Drago. Drago back to Wandling. Wandling, sharp angle shot save. Rebound is loose. It's still loose, and Drago has it now, but it's kept out by Filer. Capice moves in. Try to go out in front for Marcus, and it's sealed by the blocker of Filer.
Leisher coming back out. Still holding that shoulder. Let's see what he does.
This is pure adrenaline, I would say, for Leisher here. That he marches on, his team down by a goal with 7:48 to go on the power play. And it's lifted out of the zone by the Friars off the draw.
Tried to go forward on that draw.
Minute 15 to go. It's on the stick of the Quinnipiac commit. Nice move. Leisher, shot.
Where is it?
It's loose somewhere
Side of the net.
inside of the net. Oh, when you can't see it, your heart skips a beat, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think the goalie knew where it was either. I thought he had it underneath. He thought he had it underneath him.
I thought it was underneath him too, and the fact there wasn't a whistle, I thought it might have been trickling by him. 7:26 left, third period. Drama here at the rinks in Hauppauge. Still a minute and 4 seconds to go in the Sachem power play. They tied it up earlier in this third period. It was only for 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Not even. 8 seconds. I can't do math. Here's Leisher cutting in, getting tossed down. No call there. Out of the zone it comes. And
big play by the D.
a high stick is what they'll say.
Not falling for the toe drag. Not falling for it.
And again, a laser pointer directed at the Sachem bench.
Over there. I thought it was over there.
I think he's just taking photos on the far corner. O'Doherty sending it the length of the ice. DiGirolamo getting it over to Lorette. 20 seconds to go in the power play for Sachem. They have not scored on the power play this game. Apetesano.
He got 4 on 3.
Drago
5 on 3.
goes down. No call. Held in by Alamia. Taken back by Catallo. There, letting him play. O'Doherty.
All even.
Power play over. Wide open. Off the bench. Schendorf goes wide. Capice streaked back. Not sure if that made a difference. Lifted ahead by Drago. In the feet of Apetesano. Now Calberer scores!
Sweet backhand. Sweet.
We're tied at 4.
just stays with it, holds it on his stick, goes top shelf on the backhand.
With 5.
Big time shot.
5 to go in the third period. An unbelievable back and forth game continues.
Let's see what St. Anthony's comes back with now. Who's going to respond?
My goodness, it didn't take them long last time Sachem tied it. As I finally calculated 8 seconds. How will this one go? Leisher, not sure how healthy he is.
St. Anthony's has their 2D they want out there against Leisher. Let's see what happens.
Alamia ahead, Wanling. Cuts in. Try to drag it around Schendorf.
Another toe drag. You got to get that puck wide.
Now moving in for the Friars. Goes around the net. Tommy Azzariti held in by Terry. Down and around it goes for Leon. Poked away from him by Alamia. Held in by Catazone, who then shoves down Leisher as he tried to go around him. Leisher again looking for a call. Takes a hit from Catazone. Down it goes. Leisher certainly. Huge hit along the boards. And another huge hit. No calls. Covered by DiGirolamo. And there's Bedlam on the ice.
And in the stands.
Mostly in the stands, I must admit.
Sachem's got to stop complaining about the referees while the play's going on. That allowed St. Anthony's to have a 2-on-0 in front of the net.
Peyton Wilson got knocked down. He did not get up. And before he could try to get up, another Sachem player was getting thrown in his face.
Thank God DiGirolamo stayed with it and made that nice save and got the whistle.
This might be the game we remember the DiGirolamo for how great he's been.
Sign him up for Stony Brook too.
a lot recruiting here going on up top. Face-off, defensive end, comes back to the point. Budicavoli keeps him moving down low. Capice tried to backhand it around, got stopped. And now a turnover on the stick of a Pedisano. Taken back by the Friars. Still, it's the Friars, and it's Sorrell putting his back into Capice. Around the other side, Basonio.
St. Anthony's has their big line out there.
Taken back now, it's Drago out of the zone. To mistiming there between him and Saunders.
Somebody just said Mike is a junior. You got to wait a year.
Flipped out of the zone.
He can still commit.
Shot.
Nice block.
Blocked by Lorette. Rebound chance. Stopped by DiGirolamo.
Beautiful save by the goalie on the backhand. As a goalie, it's very hard to gear up for the wrist shot. Then you get that soft backhand, so it's a nice heads-up play by him.
And especially difficult when you're preparing for one shot. It gets blocked, and now you got to
reset.
Reset, exactly.
Good job.
4 minutes left. 4-4 is the score. Where were you the night of February the 16th? Sachem, St. Anne's. Terry, long shot. Save made, DiGirolamo.
Another big screen save.
Marcus looking for the home run to Calber. Broken up by Terry.
Nice dish.
And another huge hit, this one behind the play. Sachem fans don't like it.
It's a hockey game, boys. Let's do it.
It's been like this from puck drop till right now. Turnover. Chance for St. Anthony's save. Rebound goes wide. Calber fighting off a check. Gets it to Leisher. Poked off the stick of Leisher. St. Anthony's pressing. Long shot wide. Comes to the near side. Put toward DiGirolamo. Taken by Alamia. Now for Capice. Capice to Leisher. Leisher waits for reinforcements. Sends one to the net. Sticked away by Filer.
Again, on that play, Leisher's looking up for the D to join the play, and they were coasting in. They got to get involved.
Pedisano on Terry down low. O'Doherty Around the far side, brings it up the ice. Brody O'Doherty moves in, sharp angle shot, stopped by DiGirolamo. Leisher now with speed and space. Moving in, Kevin Leisher over the net. And past the stick of Wilson.
21.
2-on-1. Across. Catalo's denied. He was looking for his 5th of the night. Sorrell turning and shooting. It's blocked by Wilson. Rebound blocked by Lengel. Another shot denied by DiGirolamo, and out of the zone it comes.
Sachem doing a good job defensively in front of the net, blocking everything they can.
O'Doherty for Aspromonte, taken off his stick by Saunders. And Saunders has it swiped off his stick as he entered the zone. And Pedisano down low. Budicavoli, Saunders on him. They battle. Budicavoli emerging with the puck. Sends it around. Sorrell spikes it out of the zone. A minute 47 to go. Out of the zone. Aspromonte. Catalo stopped by DiGirolamo. And then a jab at the goaltender after the whistle by the Friars.
I don't know why Sachem's not keen on Catalo also. He's all alone in the neutral zone. He gets that pass. It just turns into a scoring chance almost every time.
I don't think he can make his presence felt any stronger. He has 4 goals. Every single one of the St. Anthony's goals.
Looks like we got a timeout.
I believe it's on the Friars taking it with a minute 33 to go, an offensive zone face-off with a potential overtime looming. So,
I mean, again, as a coach, you got to tell your guys on the bench, you have to be aware when their big guns are out. Obviously, on St. Anthony's side, it's Catalo. On Sachem's side, it's Leisher. So each team needs to be aware of that and not take chances in that situation. Let your second and third wave finish the game up, and don't let them be a part of it.
absolutely. And if you like what you're here, be sure to drop a like on the video, maybe even hit subscribe for all we do here at LI Sports Network. Got our manager, our leader, running the board tonight, doing a fantastic job, Mr. Michael Brown.
I got promoted to manager, Coach.
What? I don't know. The runner, the leader, you're everything here, Mike.
He's the head honcho.
The head of the head of the head is Mr. Michael Brown. He makes all of this possible.
Make sure if anybody gets a chance this weekend coming up is going to be the AAU Division III Club Championship up in Connecticut. Mike Brown will be up there running the video.
Absolutely. And now, back to the ice. Minute 33 to go. Quick recap. Joey Wandling got things going for Sachem at 5:47 with Lorette picking up the assist. 1-0 Sachem. Then Leisher from a Pedisano with just 12 seconds left in the first period. Made it 2-0.
Looks like we got best on best here, boys.
The Friars respond 3 in the second. And Sachem 2 in the third to the Friars 1. We're tied at 4. Schendorf shot deflected in front by Sorrell, denied by DiGirolamo.
Nice pass by Catalo.
To the point, O'Doherty, minute 20, towards the net. They had numbers down low again, did St. Anne's. It's been a wide open game for most of the game. Catalo, that's blocked by Alamia. Huge block by Alamia. Leisher. Now the other way for Sachem.
Oh,
just
the trailer.
ahead of Calber. But Calber does get the puck.
He's got to open up on that one.
A Pedisano. 50 to go. 4-4, third period. It's somewhere along the half wall. Comes across. Friars break out. 4-goal man. Catalo moves in. Puts it out in front. It just goes by Sorrell.
What a pass by Catalo.
Schendorf around. Wilson meets Catalo in the corner. 25 to go in the game. O'Doherty, long shot, goes wide off the blocker. Put out in front. It's loose. Catalo. Tired group of Sachem is out there, but Capice, the captain of the rescue, takes the puck away, sends it across. A Pedisano just had it go off his stick. And then he gets shoved into the boards hard. He's down. And that's how this game ends in regulation time.
I mean, it's just amazing. Time and time again, you got Catalo with 4 goals, and he's left wide open on the weak side and able to make 2 beautiful passes.
And then Apetesano goes head first into the boards, or
Seems
side first.
to be all right.
He is up. He's all right. And looks like
We got overtime.
we've got overtime. The Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinals, second game of the night. Smithtown Hauppauge already punched their ticket. They're in. They're awaiting the winner of Sachem and St. Anne's.
I don't know if you're Hauppauge, which one of these teams you would rather play. It's a tough one. It's going to be a tough game no matter who it is.
The rivalry between them and the Black.
I'll tell you one thing,
gold.
they better pick up the physicality no matter who they play.
Yeah, the rivalry between Smithtown Hauppauge and St. Anne's has been on full display throughout the year, as St. Anthony's only loss of the year, or Smithtown Hauppauge's only loss of the year, came to St. Anne's, and vice versa for the longest time. St. Anthony's were undefeated until they lost to Smithtown Hauppauge after they played them a second time late in the season. And this game has been
Here we go, son.
absolutely banana sandwich. 5 minutes. Mike, what happens after 5? There we go. The Friars have the puck. They move in. The pass misses. Azaridi left shot from
Whoa,
the point.
deflection.
Deflected just wide. Sorrell
Giving up the shot opportunity to dish it to the high slot.
flipped up for Apetesano. Gloves it down, but Catalo takes it back. Drago on Catalo. Wrestles it away from him. Flipped up the ice. Here comes Leisher. Leisher to the puck. Hits the brakes. Moves in. Shoots. Hit the
Looked like it hit the pipe.
right at the pipe and over the top.
I think he got a glove on it and the pipe.
Might have hit the glove of Filer as well. My goodness. Here's Catalo. Does he have number 5? Oh, shot it wide. Leisher trying to go ahead for Calberer. Here's O'Doherty. Too hot for Cormac Terry. Now Leisher back with it. Gets around Terry. Leisher to the net. Blocked away. What a play by Filer with the blocker.
Catalo.
Yes, Catalo. Free entry into the zone. Shot deflect. Save made. DiGirolamo.
Big play by the goalie there on the changeup.
And Azaridi ripped the shot. Change up, absolutely. Aspromonte in the corner. Who's going to be the hero? Loose puck fired out by Leisher. And that could be a costly icing against Sachem with 3:32 to go here in overtime.
Yeah, obviously he's gassed. He needed a change. It's not a bad play. Catalo's there. Looks like he's going off, getting a little rest too. So here we go. We got to go to second wave of each team's got to make it happen here.
The Friars have the offensive zone draw. They also had the third period 3-2 lead.
Let's see if they try to sneak a line change out during the play here and get him back out.
Catazone. Pass across, hit a stick. Budicavoli shot denied by DiGirolamo. Yeah, Sachem led 2-0. Friars tied it at 2. They took the 3-2 lead into the third period. Sachem tied it at 3. Friars took it right back. And Sachem fought to tie it at 4. Giveaway out in front. And Sachem flip it out of the zone. Bouncing puck, settled down. Here's Schendorf. Schendorf with the puck.
St. Anthony's has Sorrell out there.
It's Wadling. Now Marcus as well. Catalo has 4 goals. No other Friar has more than 1 point. Isn't that something?
Got Leisher back out there now.
All right, we have word if the game is still tied at the end of this 2 minutes and 51 seconds, we'll have a second overtime. And if it's still tied, a shootout. See if we get a difference-making goal. Drigo shot denied by Filer off the draw.
We got the big boys out again.
Down goes the ice. Much like playoff overtime hockey, the whistles have seemed to have vanished. Intercepted pass by Leisher. Here comes Kevin Leisher. Around Terry. Out in front. Apetesano hopped over his stick before he could pull the trigger.
Got to be ready for that.
Leisher shoots. Deflects. It's still loose.
Wow, what a save.
Oh my goodness, what a save. Back they come. Catallo on Alamia. Alamia won this battle. And it's sticked away by the goaltender, DiGirolamo. Here's O'Doherty toward the net, fluttering puck to the far corner. Alamia off the glass.
Nice clear by the D.
Cormac Terry. Leisher goes for a change. Apetesano, nice move. Apetesano is, they're offside.
Called Leisher on the change, not off the ice yet. He called the money offside. It was close.
And that's why you got to change quickly. You never know.
You got to get off.
Got to get off.
Or I try to teach you, change onside. I'll be telling them on the bench, change onside. Especially when you're at the other end. That's when it happens.
Absolutely. Such a valid point. You don't have to go to the line to change. You might have to make your way around some people on the bench, but it's not worth. Here's Wanling. Save made, Filer. He opened the scoring back in the first.
He's out there with a mission right now. We better start skating.
Schendorf, 3-on-3 over the line. Shot sticked away by DiGirolamo. Aspromonte taken away now by Wanling. Finds Kalber. Kalber 1v3 here in the neutral zone. He will split the defense, take the shot. It's gloved by Filer with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go in the overtime period, the first overtime.
Here we go again, boys. Leisher's back out there. Catallo, let's see what happens. Both teams going for it.
Win by Leisher's shot. Apetesano denied by Filer, and a huge sigh from the Sachem fans to my right.
Nice challenge by the goalie. Came out to the top of the crease, smothered it up.
Nothing really to shoot at, or he just shot it into him. Face-off comes to the far near corner.
Here we go.
Here's Catallo. Catallo moves in. Check from behind.
Good back check.
We're less than 50 seconds to go in the first overtime. Catallo out in front, sticked away, another chance save, rebound stop, DiGirolamo. Puck is still loose, but we get a whistle.
Puck was loose, but the ref lost sight of it. Decided to blow the whistle to keep it clean.
The goaltender, DiGirolamo, went down with his glove as if he looked like he was covering it. He didn't in fact have it, but from behind it certainly looked like a coverage. But a bit of a tough break for the Friars. 40.9 to go. First overtime. Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinal. Ryan Brannigan here with Coach Ed from Stony Brook. And we'll get a false start. Friars won the draw clean.
Friars have their D out there that they want. I don't see Catallo out there, though.
Apetesano off. Drago on.
You got Leisher out there, no Catano.
Friars control off the draw behind the net. Flipped up into midair by Schendorf. Apetesano gets there, and he'll kick it out of the zone. Fired back across, banks back in. Capice takes a peek. Tries to flip out, he will.
10 seconds.
10. Will we see another chance to end things here in the first overtime? It's not looking likely. Or will there? Leisure wide.
Whoa.
Wow, he almost made me.
Almost at the buzzer.
Almost made me eat my words.
Yeah, way to jinx him, Ryan.
Not enough time, and Kevin Leisher said, not so fast. One overtime in the books, second overtime on its way right after this. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinal on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to the rinks in Hop Hog. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League semifinals on LI Sports Network. Smithtown Hop Hog punched their ticket, a 4-win victory against KPC. They're in the final. They're awaiting Sachem or St. Anthony. And if they don't score in these next 5 minutes, there'll be a shootout. What do you expect, Coach Ed? Join alongside me here.
I don't see the action letting up, but again, I don't see Catallo out there. I'm wondering if he's got a little injury, unless they're trying to mismatch on the second line.
Maybe give him a breather. Though he just got one in between periods. I'd probably wager it's the mismatch. He's been the entire St. Anthony offense in terms of goal scoring. 4 for Catallo. It's been an unbelievable performance for him. Both goaltenders have been superb. And these two teams, honestly, they both deserve to be in the final. But only one will make it. Capice flipping it toward the area of the glass glove, down by Leisher. Out of the zone, Terry. Backhanding one ahead. Shot comes, blocker save made. That was Rocca.
Every shot you're on your end of your seat.
Absolutely. I don't think the Sachem student section have sat down in over 20 minutes. Backhanded toward the front of the net. St. Anne's standing room only. The officials have put away their whistles. Another Sachem player goes down, no call. Still no call here. O'Doherty battling with Leisher. Leisher takes the puck away, sends it up the ice. Leisher was
He's got to stop complaining and just play the game.
Got it. Yep. Clearly, it's both ways, right?
Without a doubt.
They're not calling any penalties on either side.
I like it. You don't want the play to decide overtime.
They really don't. Out of the zone, brought in offside by Aspromonte. And 3:10 to go. What's your strategy at this point, Coach Ed?
You just want to play you want to play defense, and you want to take your opportunity when you have it. You don't want to give them an odd man rush.
Now, I don't know how either side of these teams are in terms of shootout, but I don't know if that's playing a part. Looks like they're both going for the win. Wadling, shot blocked almost to the stick of Drago. Turns and fires wide, maybe. Finally got a piece, I don't think so. Now off the lively boards, it's Schendorf.
Catallo's out there now.
Catallo, no.
Big save.
Yes, it was Catallo, what a save. Deflected away from Schendorf, but on the stick, Budicavoli. That shot deflects over the net. Sorrell, wraparound denied, rebound. Catazone, long shot wide. Schendorf behind the net. Tries to wrap it through in the net. Comes off its position.
That looked like that defenseman knocked it off again. I'd like to see that replay. Doesn't look like we're going to see it.
It looks like there was a chase behind the net. It was tough to Really,
A lot of times the D tries to go around the net. His elbow catches it by mistake. But they needed that whistle there. Catalo made a couple of nice passes, missed the net high and wide on one.
Azaridi coming out now to join Schendorf and Catalo up front. O'Doherty and Terry on the back end. Here's O'Doherty. Long shot blocked in the skate of Capiz. Sticked away by DiGirolamo. Alamia in the far corner wins the battle, but the puck not out. O'Doherty holds in. Back down low it goes. Catalo banking it back to O'Doherty. Hopped over his stick.
Catalo looks tired.
And now he turns it over. Here comes Sachem now. Leisher
Nice
to
pass.
Kalber. Try to go back to Leisher, broken up. Knocked out of midair by a Pedisano, right onto the stick of Schendorf. Schendorf will go for a change. Here's O'Doherty. We're in an ice rink, and I'm sweating. O'Doherty going, looking for Azaridi broken up. Here is Capiz.
Nice box out by Sachem there.
Moves in on the near wall. Shot past the outstretched pad of Filer. Fired right back in by the silver and gold. They look exhausted.
I mean, both teams shortening the bench here, so it's going to be a chess match here. Who's going to not fold first?
There's just a minute
Or
and
poker
9
match.
seconds left to decide it in regulation.
Catalo with some speed. Nice
And his
block.
shot gets blocked by Alamia. We're out now for Leisher. Leisher shoved down by Roca. Puck still loose.
Nice play by the D.
Azaridi, sent around by Alamia.
Took away the pass.
Friars still have the zone. Long shot O'Doherty. That hit the arm of Pedisano. Sachem get to it. Stretch past Leisher looking for Kalber. Broken up. Loose puck out in front, and Pedisano couldn't get there in time. O'Doherty rescued it. Backhanded up the boards. Glove down by Leisher. Got to a Pedisano to the backhand. Kalber shot denied by Filer. Still loose down low. It's out in front. Capiz deflects over the net into the netting.
Sachem obviously playing it safe. They got one D all the way back by the blue line. He's got to join that play when it's behind the net. They got to have numbers.
17.4 seconds to go to decide it in overtime. As I mentioned prior, it will go to a shootout to decide potentially who joins Smithtown Hauppauge in the final face-off, won by Sachem. Friars take back control. They chip out. Potentially one last chance. Shot over the net. 3 seconds now. Toward the net. Deflects wide off the stick of Alamia. And we're going to a shootout. My goodness, what a game.
That was a close one. Looked like it was almost offsides on that play, too.
It was very close.
Did he shut us off? Are we off?
So time winding down as we'll get going with the shootout.
Let's see what happens here. I mean, it's a tough one. I may give the edge to Sachem as far as some offensive firepower. Let's see what happens.
The teams have played as much regulation time hockey as they would allot.
Well, Catalo could only shoot once, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I believe he can only shoot
Only
So if he
shooting
can only
once.
shoot once, they got to come up with somebody else.
Oh, there's a number of players on that St. Anthony's team.
But none tonight.
None tonight to get one past DiGirolamo. But Sorrell with 20 goals on the season. Tommy Azaridi, 16. 13 goals for Schendorf. He had that unbelievable goal against KPC. And obviously no shortage of scoring from Sachem, led by Leisher. Pedisano had that beautiful breakaway-esque goal to tie it at 4. At 3. Kalber from Pedisano, the tying goal.
Brady, tilt a little lower than usual because you got the scoreboard at the bottom.
We off? I don't know what the holdup is here.
Something.
I guess the referee may have to took a break, or he's finding out the rules apparently. What?
Probably had to confirm the rule.
Confirming the rules. It's always better to be sure than to be guessing.
We're guessing.
Yeah, we're speculating.
Certainly so.
Let's see what we got.
We have come to a deadlock. 4-4. 2 overtimes. Nothing
First
resulting.
shooter, how do you say that? Calbearer.
Calberer, Cameron Calberer for Sachem. Just moving on Filer first. He makes his way down to the forehand. Denied with the glove by
flash in the
Filer.
leather.
Oh my. Like he's been doing all night. Superb glove save. Dominic Filer. And now the pressure shifts to the Sachem netminder, DiGirolamo, to match the St. Anthony
They're
counterpart.
clearing the crowd away from behind the net.
Well, if only they knew the best shots of the game might as well be here on LI Sports Network. We got a camera behind there. The North Rink packed to capacity. Standing room only. It's Catalo. Who else moves in? 4 goals on the night. Catalo scores! And St. Anne's are one step closer to a final against Smithtown-Oppog. Beat DiGirolamo, low blocker. Now Leisher to match. They need a goal. Leisher. Denied by Filer. And a goal here ends it.
Talk about pressure.
And the puck will be on the stick of Sorrell. Sorrell moves in. Cuts in to the backhand. No goal. It got to the line, but not past it. And now Sachem must score. And the puck on the stick
Tried to do the Forsberg.
on Dominic Apedisano to keep the shootout going and continue Sachem's season. Here we go. Apedisano in. To the backhand! No! St. Anne's are not celebrating just yet.
Five
It's
shooters.
5. It's 5, isn't it? That's because it's not over yet, folks. I hope you buckled up for this one because, boy, was it a bumpy ride. A wild ride to the finish. Schendorf to extend the Friars lead.
Taking the slow approach.
Fake shoots, and it stops by DiGirolamo. Oh,
Saunders up next.
the intensity, the pressure, the atmosphere, it's second to none. Saunders to tie it up for Sachem. Stop by Filer. And he pumps up the Friar crowd. They could win it here. On the stick of defenseman number 2, Brody O'Doherty.
Now they're changing it.
Yeah,
Going with 96.
they're going with Aspromonte. O'Doherty having trouble getting over the boards. Now he's over. Sachem must save this shot or it's over. Aspromonte slowly stopped by DiGirolamo. And now the pressure. Who's it on here, Coach?
Looks like Wanling.
Wanling, yes.
Wanling. He got the first goal, right?
He did, Joseph Wanling. Who's got the most pressure here?
Shooter. Shooter's got it. Goalie's got nothing to lose but one more shot.
I think every player has tried deking. What will Wanling do? He shoots and scores!
Big one.
We go on! Do you believe it? Oh my goodness, this game can't get any more. How can it give us any more? We have squeezed this lemon and it's still giving us juice.
You better drink some. Your voice is going.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, Doherty scores! And St. Anthony win! They're going to the final. They'll play Smithtown Oppong for Suffolk County High School supremacy. Heartbreak for Sachem as they were that close.
That's a tough one. What an effort by Sachem to come back in the game, tie it up, and make it go 2 overtimes. Here comes the replay. Nice slow movement.
Oh, Doherty, the defenseman, thought he was going to go before. Instead, they saved the best for last. Just a little gracious shot beating
6-hole.
DiGirolamo. Both shots beating him low blocker. And a war of a game between St. Anthony and Sachem come to an end.
It's a shame there's got to be a losing team, but great effort by both sides.
Incredible effort. An absolute classic here on LI Sports Network. Props to St. Anthony, props to Sachem, but it is the Friars who move on to play the Bulls in the final. That game's tomorrow. Tomorrow. 9:30. 9:30 tomorrow night, right here, same time, that time, this place. And that'll do it for our coverage here tonight.
Thanks for having me, guys. Good job.
From Brady Campbell, our cameraman, to Michael Brown doing everything else. The intern. And the intern, Coach Adam Ryan Brownigan. And I hope you all enjoyed this game as much as I did. Till next time, we'll see you on LI Sports Network.